Hi, this is Catherine Roseanne with Board Game Geek here at SPIEL 2017. I'm sitting here with Matt Goetz and Frank Lamprecht from PD Verlag, and we're here to talk about Transatlantic. Yes, so please, tell me about the
Yes. Oh, thank you to be here and to present my new game.
Yeah.
You have been waiting for quite some
Yes,
years
I know. There's
for
a lot of
new,
people out there that are excited
after
about this.
Concordia, and we developed this with great enthusiasm. And the thing with Transatlantic is about ships. You can see here
Yes.
all the historic ships. There are 50 ships inside, all beautifully,
Oh, wow.
all beautifully
Yeah, the
painted.
artwork on here is amazing.
Yes, yes. And there's a lot of information on it. It's not only the historical name, but also the year of construction,
Oh, neat.
the cost of building, the income it generates, the tonnage, the speed and knots, and the passenger capacity. And all those informations, this information plays a role in that game. So you buy ships as a shipping company. You buy ships from the market, you deploy them at sea, and the younger ships. Yes, this is 1870s and 1870. The younger ships push down the older ships.
Ah, yes, I see.
Now you get a captain of your color, you get some coal loaded, and then you can do the transport with the ships and earn that money. But starting with sailing vessels, which do not need coal, later on the steamships need coal, you lose coal, and then you have to reload it
Yes,
again.
I see.
And as soon as the ships are pushed out here, they may entry in another region if they can do it from the top, if they are the youngest
yes,
there.
yes.
But in many cases they can't, and then they are scrapped and taken
It's an
out
old ship now, right?
as an old ship and
So the
taken
year
out of the
they're-
game.
Yeah.
And when they are out of the game, they score victory points for you. So this is victory points for you in the course of the game and not only at the end. You have your individual player sheet here. Every player has it. And you can see here 5 different flags. All the ships have a different flag. If you build your individual victory points, you can see the victory points here.
And you measure which ships have given you
Which
points.
flag is worth how many points for you. In addition to these points, there are some points, some public points there. This is a mechanic of supply and demand. So if many green ships go out of the market and are not available for sale,
Then there's a
then
demand
they
for them.
assemble here, and the green ships are worth more points in general for everybody. So this is how the game works. Until 1914, we stopped before the Third World War because it's a peaceful game. And so at the end of the game, the ships will still survive the tough competition are there to be scored as well.
Fantastic.
You know, why is it from Concordia? Here you see Age of Steamships.
Ah, there's lots of history in
Those
here as
are
well.
there's description of all those
Fantastic.
50 ships.
Oh
that you
wow,
have in
look
the
at
game.
that.
Yeah.
And all the beautiful artwork on each ship. It's amazing. It's a bit of a history lesson in here as well,
Yes,
right?
always. I always like to do that. And as well, this is the booklet of rules. These are short 6 pages of rules.
Nice and easy to grasp,
Nice
right?
and easy to grasp. Yeah. Which is particularly nice and easy to grasp is the card mechanism, which you already know from Concordia.
Ah,
Each time it's your turn. After. You have the cards on your hand, yeah? And each time it's your turn, you play a card and do what it says.
yes.
And playing the director, you return the cards to your hand. But other than Concordia, you do not score points for the cards.
Yeah, it's
you
just
score
the ships.
victory points just for the ships. The ships are the very center of the game. So here you have cards and you acquire additional cards only for the function. And there are more cards than in Concordia, more different cards. And one very nice thing is it's more dynamic because at the very moment when you choose a new card by playing your director, you always choose a new card. You play that, immediately and execute the actions of that new card.
Okay.
Yeah. So, for example, if you have here now the normal shipyard you start with, then you have here the better shipyard where you get some extra core.
Sure.
Yeah. So there's a transport card, normal transport cards where you can transport with 2 ships. There's someone where you can transport with 3 ships. There's
So the upgrades for each thing.
yes,
and you can
coal, and you
build
upgrade
things
with
up
3
during the
coal.
game.
But there are many more cards inside which do not exist in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
initial hand. For example, you can send your ship on a cruise. You
Oh.
can do cargo. You can get immediately some victory points. You can do some global transporting, things like that. There's also the blue ribbons, which is a very important part of the game, because the fastest ship in the North Atlantic on the route to New York, the fastest ship gained the blue ribbon there
I
as a
see.
trophy. And the blue ribbon is one of the items which you need to expand your victory points. In this case,
So
for
they
the
need
blue
this
flag
grouping
ships.
of victory points to be able to get more.
You see here in the North Atlantic we have the old Scotia, the last paddle steamer of the Cunard line from 1862, and then we have the Germanic from 1862. So, and now there someone buys the Harmonia, German ship, and this Harmonia is younger, from 81, pushes down all the ships, and now has the speed record to
And
New
so therefore
York,
you get it.
and therefore the owner of the Harmonia gains one extra blue ribbon.
Fantastic.
The other items, these are coal bunkers, where you expand your possibilities to build coal. These are trade houses, where you build some extra trade houses, and you build them here, which give you extra victory points when your ships transport. So there's a lot to it.
A lot to it.
The basic mechanic is very known from Concordia. Play a card for quick action and then do what it says. It's all described here very shortly. But it's quite very different because the points are not on the cards.
They're on the ships.
You learn how to score during the game. You have an idea during the game what you do. And that's it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
And you should have a look at the
beautiful
sturdy
money. It's fantastic. These are really nice
This is really money.
pieces. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's Transatlantic from Pideva.